episode for Make Me Your Wife series, and today I want to talk about how to be an ideal suitor. So a lot of us don't invest in ourselves enough. If you want to be someone's girlfriend, if you want to be someone's wife, partner, you kind of have to look at whether who you are in totality is something someone would want to be with. Like, do you speak in a presentable manner? Do you dress in a presentable manner? Do you act in a presentable manner? So how are your characteristics ideal? Whether you're non-traditionalist or traditionalist, some things remain the same, which is how you speak to their family members, their friends, how you address them, even how you address yourself. Like, do you have self-respect? You are what you attract, and you cannot attract an ideal suitor if you're not an ideal person yourself. So ask yourself those questions. What makes me an ideal person to be with? What makes me so attractive that that person, and I'm not talking about my physical being, I'm talking about my mental being, my spiritual being. What makes that person, what makes you so attractive that that person can't not be with you every week, if they can, not every day. Those are the things that you need to ask yourself when you are molding and shaping yourself. And in terms of being a wife, it's about when you get married to someone, you're ideally leaving what you called home and what you were, and you're joining a new family. And families have a really strong bond. So to let you in, are you someone who gets on with your partner's parents, for instance, and siblings? Can you have a conversation with them? Can you even be left where it's just you and their family and their partner, your partner's not there? So what makes you an ideal person to be with? Consider all these things. Read books about how to enhance yourself and develop yourself as a person. I think if you don't invest in developing yourself, then you're not going to go far in life. And I think that's the first education that we need to have. Like, that's the first mode of education to me. Like, you need to find time to self-develop. You need to find time to read books, challenge yourself mentally, even if it's career-wise. You need to find yourself where you're developing and you're growing as a person. Otherwise, you might find yourself where you're oppressed because the other person feels like they're stronger than you and they can oppress you. So are you spending time developing yourself, developing your characteristics? Talk to your mom, your dad, about maybe if, assuming that your parents are together, and even if they're not together, talk to them about what makes an ideal marriage, what makes an ideal partner. And study your friends, those who are married, study those who are single, study those who are in a relationship. Look at your relatives around you and start to learn what makes an ideal suitor. And I think, spend time developing yourself. Spend time as a woman. I believe being a Proverbs 31 woman is so important. Praying, working hard, not being afraid to work to make your family survive. Because sometimes your husband might not be able to bring home the bread. Sometimes you might be the one bringing the bread at home and being the breadwinner of the family. Not being afraid to be that person, and also at the same time not emasculating your husband or your partner or your boyfriend. So think about whether, are you an ideal suitor? Are you someone that someone would want to spend the rest of their life with? And if you're not, then what do you need to change? And that's what you need to work on. So when you're in a relationship, work towards being an ideal suitor so that they have no reason to step away from what you two have. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to this channel, and like, share, and do share your comments. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye.